Hell yeah, it's been a fucking minute. Dude, what is up? How are you? What's going on? How has everything been?
Oh, things are going okay. Getting my life in order, getting
Fuck yeah.
get getting my life in order, getting comedy magic in order, just trying to make sense of life. I still have my job at the movie theater,
Nice.
and it never surprises me how many people I catch having sex in the theater. Like every shift, I always tell the new people, you're not even an employee until you catch your first group of people having sex. And like I
Rude.
said on many occasions, I just watch now because you don't know whether people don't have a credit card and they can't get a hotel because you need an actual whole credit card and not a debit card to get a hotel. And a movie ticket is way cheaper than a hotel room. And I get it. I'm an adult. I get it. You're
What
at a
movie? What was the
theater.
last movie
Look,
you caught someone fucking in?
um, this current one, and let me figure this out. Guardians of the Galaxy.
I didn't even know they had a new movie out, or are they
Yeah,
replaying it?
yeah.
Okay. Well, I
The
mean, it's
funniest.
got a lot of lasers and stuff. I could see, like,
Yeah.
fuck it.
Hey, listen. Look, we're all adults except the people who aren't.
Right.
When when sex happens, it happens. And sometimes it happens on an airplane or a movie theater or in a car or a gas station bathroom
Sure.
or
Those are all great venues too, where I do stand up. Like we were watching really bad comedy, aka the person before Ham and I, at a show a couple nights ago, and I go to Ham because she it was like this person's bombing, she was next, and then it was me, and we're standing next to a pool table. I go, wouldn't it be funny if we just started fucking on this pool table right now while this dude was bombing? She laughed. I don't think anyone else would, but I would have really been stoked if that happened. If that worked,
most you would most likely end up on Pornhub, but
yeah,
I don't think that's a commitment either. Or hey, that could you know what?
that
There's
would
a
be the
new
thing that
revenue.
goes viral. Like that would be like
Yeah,
my greatest accomplishment, probably.
yeah, it's like a comedy couple caught fucking on pool table
Yeah.
crushes comedy show.
Yeah.
You could do like it could be a new revenue stream. You guys could do your full sets while fucking on a pool table while another comedian. It would be like a new form of like uh
Cucking and heckling.
well, I think it would be like that would be like the worst heckle you could do to another comedian. It could be like a show on it could be a show on like Vice where it would be a competition where you guys would just fuck on pool tables all over the country, and whoever wins gets $10,000.
Yeah,
Whoever could make
that's
it through their set.
that'd be funny. Like it's just a funny visual, like some comedian just really struggling and like they're wearing shorts and they have a hat
Yeah,
on and the mic
yeah,
like gets disconnected and it makes that squeak noise and then you start
yeah,
hearing like a and you're
yeah.
like, what is that? And then just yeah, my
Cause you know what it
flat
is.
ass.
You're fucking has a certain sound. You
Hmm.
everybody knows what it is. It's like my live stream of being in a World Star video, but being the guy who walks across the fight that's going on, screaming World Star. Like I've always wanted to do that, but in my own Paul way. Like I would be in like a Boston market and two people are having a loud domestic disturbance, non-violent because I would feel bad,
Just a
but
heated debate.
yeah, and I would just walk across Boston market with my half a chicken and like cornbread and mashed potatoes, like World Star, and then just me leaving.
It would be
You know,
funny, like
yeah,
see like an elderly woman at the deli and she's like, excuse me, what number are you on? You just like fucking drop kick her and you're like, World Star. You're like, yeah, just like in her face. She's like, what? I don't know what star in the sky, like a constellation. Yeah. She's like that
yeah.
old.
But I'm not advocated for the abuse of elderly people, but
I mean, I
I
am. That's where we're
yeah.
gonna, I guess that's the line on the podcast.
I want to talk about Cape Cod picnic tables because
Okay.
Tyler is killing it out there. I've
Seriously,
seen his
he's like
posts.
making so many picnic tables right now.
Yeah.
And I have to think it's got to be from all the podcast plugs. It really has to be.
Well, here's the thing. Let's think about all the people in Ham and Brine for a minute.
Sure.
And this is not a
Oh,
slam
okay.
against this is not a slam against them, but he only he only advertises in that group. How many of us are actually really getting picnic tables?
I'm not sure. You know what I mean? I know, like, obviously, we talk about it on the network and all the different podcasts. It's kind of crept into like sort of Zoom comedy.
Yeah.
I see him making TikTok videos about it. The thing is Tyler is actually always live on TikTok at like 4 a.m.
Yeah.
ranting and probably plugging his own business. I know he's using hashtag abortion falcon and a bunch of stuff.
That's
So like
yours. You made that. You created that.
I mean, I wrote the joke. I didn't create the hashtag or even, he's the one keeping up with it. He runs the social media for hashtag abortion falcon. That's also a great service he does. The thing is, the man is committed. So I think what it is, it definitely got some confidence in him, but also like, they're nice fucking picnic tables. Who doesn't want a picnic table, especially in Cape Cod? It makes
I'm
sense.
not I'm not saying anything against Tyler. I love Tyler. He's going to
Yeah.
be sponsoring my comedy magic soon.
Hmm.
Uh, it's going to
You're gonna
be
build me a venue. I'm telling
yeah.
you.
He doesn't know this yet, but he's going to fully sponsor my new comedy magic show. It's going to be Cape Cod Picnic Tables presents the One Paul Show.
Oh my God. I
Yeah,
would
that's
I would watch that. I'd
yeah.
go to that. I'd
He
sit
doesn't
at that
know.
picnic table.
He doesn't know,
He doesn't
but
know yet? That's crazy.
oh, he will because I'm just going to ask him for a check, and that's how we're going to do it.
Yeah, that's badass. And then you on the poster it says BYO picnic table.
Yeah, bring your own
So
picnic table. And
yeah.
or the
The dude's
entire
slaying it.
venue is filled with picnic tables from Cape Cod picnic tables.
I
And each
actually think
person
when
has
I was
this
sorry, but when I was watching the preview for the new Burt Kreischer movie, The Machine, when he pulls out his gut for the first time, he's actually standing on a Cape Cod picnic table. Did you know that?
no.
They catered. I can't have you in good faith believe that that's actually true. No, but we should tell people that movie came out today,
Yeah.
which makes me feel like if there's going to be people fucking in the movies, it's not going to be
Yeah.
during the machine. So like
It
I would
needs to
just
be on
work
a Cape
that
Cod
shift.
picnic table.
Yeah, I mean, if they had a Cape Cod picnic table, that's the
That
table
could be a
to
new
fuck them.
revenue stream for that could be a new stream of money for Tyler is filming people having sex on his picnic tables. Because
Yeah,
you know how the kids are. They'll film
they
anything.
yeah they will film anything, especially if it's porn on a picnic table. What
Cape
if there's
Cod picnic table.
ants?
Yeah, they're in it too. The ants are in it too.
Okay.
It could
At
be
first, I
ant
thought you said a
porn.
tube, and I was like, dude, Paul is talking about some fucking kinky ass shit today. This is crazy. It is like
Yeah,
noon.
look, a lot of people. It's like, oh, Paul does. My favorite thing is in the Zoom era. It's like I need a clean comedian. Oh,
Hmm.
talk to Paul Kilmer, and it's like my set has always been weird and creepy. It's like
I mean, like on paper though, you're a clean comic though. I've said the same. I've like talked about booking you for the same reasons. Like I'm like you're a really funny comedian for the most part. You're clean,
for the
and
most
you're a
part.
fucking you're a magician too. And I was like, well, he does kids parties too. He knows how to turn it on and off. Is what I do
Yeah.
say. Because like I do clean shows too, but like I would never. And I mean fucking ever, and I'm swearing to emphasize this, call myself a clean comedian. You know what I mean? Like it's just like clean sets for me is like okay, crowd work, but I'll still do them.
Yeah. Whoever's
And a lot of
paying.
people think it's just not cussing, and it's like no, it has to be the topics too. You
Yeah.
dingbat.
It's like no one wants to hear that joke about you in college doing terrible things, bro. Just not.
Yeah.
That's not clean comedy.
Oh man, you ever see like a comedian you hate, and then there's like a Instagram reel of theirs like pops up, and you're like, how the fuck does this have 2 million views? And it's just like the most bro, like, you ever eat a girl out when she's on her period, and you're like, oh my
That's not
god,
even your joke. That's somebody else's
it's not
joke.
even your joke. That's just one of the 10 commandments, I think.
I mean,
Yeah,
what is it?
it
That
broke Paul.
and
Matt Rife
the
broke.
peanut butter dog licking. The
Oh
peanut
God,
butter.
right? Yeah, like I mean,
There's that one. There's any joke that has a dog licking peanut butter off your nuts should just be automatically omitted from anybody's set.
if you want to talk about like what are the most hackiest tropes of all time,
Yeah.
there's that. There's the so I was talking to my agent the other day and I was like,
Yeah.
Mom, there was like I had a boner the other day, not mine.
Yeah.
There's Chappelle did one on his last special because he doesn't go to open mics, but it was like such an open mic shitty, like, oh, the abortion punch card. I'm like,
Yeah.
that's like every open mic scene has like 3 comedians that does that
Yeah.
joke. Damn, if only like famous people read memes, right? But what's another
Yeah.
one?
They
I,
are memes though. Famous people are the memes.
what's another one? What are other ones? Like the hacky ass ones you hear all the fuck. Oh, like, hi, my name's Paul. I'm an alcoholic. Sorry, wrong meeting. Like you hear that one all the time. You're like, oh,
Yeah,
look at this
it's
fucking
just like
author. Um,
I thought this was a Bible study.
yeah.
That
Or
I
they
use
bomb
that
and they
one
go
though.
too soon, or that's the one that crossed the
Yeah.
line. It's like, no, it just sucks, dude. Like, keep it going. Like,
Yeah.
um, yeah, there's a lot
Pandering
of them.
to your pandering to people's political views.
Oh yeah, like that's a dozen. There's the who's drinking tonight, who's fucking tonight, where the weed
Who's
smokers
getting
at.
high? Who's high?
Yeah, I'll be selling weed in the parking lot.
I am the parking lot.
I am the parking lot,
I am
guys. This is the parking lot.
the
We are the parking lot. I have a DUI though, so you know,
That's another one.
yeah, that'd be a great one. The I am the parking lot, and then the audience goes cuckoo cuckoo, and you're like, what is happening?
I
Truly.
once saw a dude at an open mic once make a drunk driving joke. It
Yeah.
bombed, and then that's how he ended. And I was like, you know
Just say it
what?
was me. Just
This was a bad idea, but he had the confidence to use that as a closer, and bless him because that's something I would have done. But you know what? He felt that it was
there's
he
something.
he he felt that it was the best.
Yeah, sorry, you broke up a little bit, but I got the gist of it. Like, there's nothing more brutal
Yeah,
than when a comedian is trying to get that last laugh. So they keep doing jokes,
yeah,
but like to close on, but like
yeah,
none of them are really getting the reaction they want. So they just keep
yeah,
beating them to death. It's like, bro, it ain't
yeah,
coming. I have this one joke where I close on it pretty often, and sometimes it just does not get the reaction I want. But if I've decided to close on it, I'm closing on it. And I've caught myself when it doesn't get
yeah,
the reaction I want, I literally just go, that's it.
yeah.
Like
Well, one of the
I'm not
things.
tap dancing for this shit.
Yeah, no, 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 and you shouldn't because like
You didn't
what
like the
I teach,
closer. It's fine.
what I what I what I try to teach my when I teach physical comedy or I'm showing people how to like write a skit or something like that. I
Hmm.
always tell people I said think about yourself think about you're in the audience watching yourself. What would you want to see when one of the things that happens in
People
magic
fuck
is,
during the comedian set.
yeah, on a pool table in
Yeah.
Nebraska,
In
then
Alaska? Oh,
in
Nebraska.
Alaska. And so basically in magic, sometimes you can have somebody pick a card, think of a card, and for some reason, like 75% of the time, they'll pick the Queen of Hearts for some reason. And what I tell my audience is that if
Why
you have
is
someone,
that?
I think it's just a recognizable card, but it's
Is it
either
because
that or
people
the
are
ace of
afraid to say
spades.
spade nowadays?
Well, no, I don't know, but basically, I told them is that if you have a person think of a card, right, and you tell them the card they're thinking of, walk away,
That's true
walk
too.
a fuck away, because basically you will never do anything better than that. It's like in a perfect world, you would the whole point. If you look at classic comedians, take Rodney Dangerfield, the biggest
Fucking G.
the biggest joke he did at the end, right?
Mhm.
He had his opener, and then he took the jokes that he was working on, put in the middle, and then he had his designated closer,
Mhm.
which you always take the thing that is the spectacle that gets the best laugh and you put it at the end.
I mean, yeah, you want to end strong and you want to start strong. Those are the two like base. If you're like, if
Yeah.
you're like trying to like quote mail it in for comedy, that's really all you
Yeah.
have to do. The middle can suck ass. So
Yeah.
if you have a
And I,
long time, like a long ass set,
yeah.
you have a lot of forgiveness time.
Yeah. I always tell my students, I say,
The
if you do,
Paulettes.
yeah, if you do something amazing and people like it, put it at the end of your set, because what ends up happening is that, say you do something amazing, right?
Mhm.
And then you're doing your next trick and it's not as amazing as the last thing you did. It will confuse your audience. That's the same thing in comedy. If you start off and you basically kill your audience, leave. Just
Yeah.
just go away. Because that's what they're going to remember. So basically, what ends up happening is that it's like your intro, crowd work, your last joke.
Well,
There
that's what
you
they'll think
go.
about comedy. They'll think like, oh, we saw it once and the guy was very
Yeah,
like alienating or like whatever. Or girl. Girls can be
yeah.
shitty comedians too now. But what I always tell
You
my
can't say that.
students when I talk to my students that I also call the Paulettes, I'm like, hey, if you think of something amazing, let me know so I can steal it from you and maybe give you $20. Okay. That's what I
Yeah,
say. If you think of something really good, it's
yeah,
mine now because
yeah.
that's how this shit works. I'm like the
Like,
Andy Warhol of
yeah,
shitty bathroom open mics.
yeah. So
Yeah.
I always tell people, you want to learn how to do stand-up comedy, look up Brian Barganier
Yeah.
and do the thing that you need to do. I always tell people, you want to learn comedy? Talk to Brian Barganier. You want to learn magic? You come to me. If you want to learn both, you come to me. That's it.
Yeah. I don't know how to do magic, but hey, I'll figure it out one of these days. Make my thumb disappear. What up, Taco? How was your day going today? I've podcasted with a dog before, but never a cat. So this is you are fucking adorable, but yet stern and wise looking all at the same time. You have a lot of vibes going on, Taco, and they're all positive. Don't leave. I love you.
I can't. He
He
thinks
doesn't
I'm
like
gonna.
being complimented, I guess.
Well, who does?
Right?
So
Entertainers, am I right? We're so needy.
yeah.
We say we
So I
don't want it, but we need it constantly.
yeah.
Yeah, man, like I kind of forgot what sort of tangent we got on. I'm gonna assume this was all about Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah.
I've only seen the first one and it was pretty cool.
Yeah. I mean, like I said, Cape Cod picnic tables, Guardians of the Galaxy, people having sex in the theater.
Yeah. It's
We'll
been a
tie
pretty
a bow on
good
it.
It's like maybe sometimes we should do this, like just take a month to like build up a whole episode
Yeah.
because this has been like premium content. Well, you got me the last episode, you helped me get a job that I never showed up to. And then I got another job at a place that we're gonna call Dick's Pizza, the abandoned shitty pizza buffet. And I worked there for 14 shifts in the past month, and I just do not work there anymore. They still, excuse me, are putting me on the schedule, but I am not employed or going there ever again. Wedding season, you said it was magic season at some point. I think it was before we started recording, but magic season starting, wedding season starting. I don't have time for that shit. Everyone's getting married every goddamn day. I have to go play goddamn Ed Sheeran videos and shit like that. And you know, you need to make bouquets disappear and make balloon animals and fuck else do
Bring
we
the
do?
people on the bus.
Yeah, I got to make sure people are still I did a wedding. I did multiple weddings this past weekend. I had two firsts in my weddings, Friday, Saturday. The Friday one, the bride collapsed, like a medical issue during the cake cutting, like collapsed and took the background and multiple shit down with her.
Oh no.
Yeah, and they had to bust out a wheelchair. Like fucking like, all right, just turn up the Spotify playlist for an hour. You know what I mean? Like, and then on Saturdays, they were doing the bouquet and the garter toss. And every time I do a wedding and the garter toss is on the list, they end up not doing it. And I'm always very thankful because it's gross. Let's be honest. I don't know why the fuck they do that. The bouquet toss is fucking weird in general and kind of pointless, and it takes 4 seconds. But the garter toss is fucking nasty. It's just whatever. So like they decide they want to do it, and like the guy goes up the chick's skirt and he wants the song Danger Zone by Kenny Loggins. And then when he flicks it out there, he wants Sharp Dressed Man. So I have to do these cues, but there is a little girl just sitting on the chair with the bride.
Gross.
So it seems wicked inappropriate. And me and the photographer are like, what the fuck? And then the groom's like, play my music, bro. And in my script, it says, I have just the song for you. So I'd say it, but with no confidence. I'm like, I have just the song. And I'm like, maybe this little girl's gonna there was like little children running around the whole time. That's the thing is, like, I know I definitely talked about this off camera, but like people treat me, and I know you do a lot of kid shows. I've done kid shows with you. I like kids, I have no problem with them, but at weddings specifically, I do have a problem with them because parents just leave their children with me. And I do a lot of weddings where there's a fuck ton of kids. They don't have a lot of dancers, but the kids just get like, they just run around, they fucking hit me, they touch all my wires, they want to hear stupid songs like the chicken dance that no one else wants to hear, and they annoy the shit out of me. They like play with trucks like under my table, and I have to be like, don't do that. And they look at me like, don't talk to me like that, I don't know you. And be like, yeah, you don't know me, so you don't know that I will literally throw a speaker at you. Fucking 9-year-old. What do you think? You think I won't crush you to death with sound equipment that's not mine? It's insured, bro. I have no issue doing that.
Yeah, listen. Yeah. Awesome.
Yeah, I mean, like because you were saying that it's tough to set up magic show. I've seen you. We did a show once for some barefoot children with dirty diapers in a backyard one time. God, I still think about that fucking shit. That show was so like inappropriate, but either way, we kept it family friendly. There was like camping in the yard going on, and I got heckled by a child. You got heckled by that little 8-year-old Evan that was playing on his tablet. You said and you've said it before, it's got to be hard setting up a magic show in front of kids because they'll just pester you the entire time. It's the same thing with DJing because they're interested in it. I'm playing fun, loud music, and I have cool fucking lights and turntables. I look dope. You're doing magic. You're literally making the impossible possible right before their very eyes, like in the fucking books they read about, if they could read, maybe. You know what I mean? Like, that's fucking nuts.
Yeah. I know, it's crazy.
Like, have
One
you
of
ever
the
had like
things
a
that
weirdo? Like, what's the weirdest kid you've ever had? Like that just wouldn't leave you the fuck alone. That you're willing to talk about, I guess.
yeah, I'm willing to talk about it. This will be the last story because I got to eat my lunch.
No worries, man. This was a fun episode.
Okay, so there are no weird children. There are only awkward adults and children who hate everything, and they want you to feel the pain they feel. Um,
Hmm.
so basically, what ends up happening is that I'm a dude who shows up at someone's house. The parents think it's a great idea to hire me,
I've seen you
not
do that.
realizing that this kid has access to the internet and knows that magic is not real, but the parents make the kid pretend that the magic is real. And
Hmm.
I come in and I become friends with the kid, and the kid just wants an animal balloon, but a balloon that recently I had a kid ask me for a whole fence and like a fence in a backyard. And birthday party magic is weird because you go in there and you do the best job you can, and the kids have no idea how much work and money that you spent, and then they look at you and they're just like, this guy's fat, and it's like no one's gonna hurt you worse than an honest like 3-year-old. So I
God
pride
damn, dude.
myself.
You told it like it was.
Yeah. And it's like, here's the thing about kids, that any event you have, the parents don't want to be at. If the parents had an option not to do their children's birthday party, they
Oh, a
would
thousand
probably
percent
just
agree.
they would probably just do a couple, and then they just give their kids money for the rest of their lives. And that's pretty much how it is. And
Yeah.
anybody who says otherwise cares about their kids, and I don't know those people.
Yeah, they're
And
fucking liars. They're
yeah,
fucking liars.
yeah,
Well, hey man, it was fucking awesome catching up with you. I know you got to go
yeah.
eat some lunch and stuff, and this was amazing. We got to do it more often now that I quit that job. So you know what? Now that I got some proper funding to do more podcasts, we can really get it going with this abandoned pizza buffet money I got. Taco. I'm not going to compliment you. I'm going to be mean. I'm going to be rude.
Yeah.
All right. Paul, I love you.
I love you.
CapeCodPicnicTables.com. Check it
Yeah.
out. You have any shows coming up that you want to plug? I can have this out pretty soon.
I have one May 27th
So in 2 days
in
or tomorrow.
yeah, and May 27th, New Haven, Connecticut, home of Josh Levinson.
Nice.
Um, we're it's going down. I'll be headlining. Leela Sparks is the feature, and I'm ready to make everybody uncomfortable.
Hell yeah. Well, fuck it. I'll have this out right away then. So, you know what? I'm going to plug my show tonight at Gotham and Haymarket, that one show I do ever. And it's the final Friday of every month while I still live in Lincoln, Nebraska. Paul, this was an amazing episode. We did it. I love you. Have a great rest of your day. What's for lunch, actually? What are you eating?
Chicken legs.
Fuck yeah. We did it.